And now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Янь Сяонань. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, John Magnum Whaley.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Go.
All right, so here's the 5-tool player, Zhang Weili. Going to be interesting to see how she approaches the early portions of this round. I can tell you she spoke to us this week about investing in the body. You know she does not discriminate when it comes to attacking the legs as well. Zhang Weili is focused on striking here tonight. One of her coaches, the captain, Eric Albarracin, has said Zhang Weili is the most gifted athlete he's ever coached, man or woman. Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D? Man, she is just breaking her down with volume tonight as she lands another combination.
I mean, over and over, she is just landing so many different attacks. It's amazing to watch someone never throw less than 3. She's throwing at least 3 every time she enters.
Takedown defense holds up.
She gets space and gets some separation.
So 1 minute into the fight, and look at these two warriors just going at it. She better be careful, though. You got to think gas tank might become an issue at some point.
The gas tank will become an issue if you fight so reckless. You cannot be this reckless in a fight inside the octagon.
Trying to hammer that lead leg.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Well-placed kick there by Zhang.
Right back in the clinch. Look for the backhand to get very active.
Man, these knees are really starting to do a lot of damage to her opponent, and there is another one right on cue. So several knees landed already in this round. Let's see if her opponent can make some adjustments here defensively and find a way to stay in this fight. All right, into full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here?
She needs to be passing. Right away passing. Trying to pass to get good ground and pound on.
Oh, she's got the guillotine choke here.
That is tight. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You got to make sure you're on an elbow, controlling underhook and getting back to your feet.
Lands with the ground and pound. All right, she's right into side control right now, and a lot of fighters would prefer the half guard, but she does some pretty good work here.
She does good work in the side control. She likes it. A lot of people will not even pass the side control anymore because it seems like you're giving your opponent an out. But she loves the fact that she has such a great guillotine, and if they turn one way, she'll attack it. So you only have one option to escape this young lady, and by going to your knees, she always throws her hooks in and just gets brutal damage off from the top position.
All right, she's got north-south position now, DC. We don't see a lot of north-south chokes in the UFC, but what is she trying to do here from what is a dominant position?
Well, you know, the north-south choke is very difficult because everybody is so well-versed in submission defense now.
Right.
But if done the correct way, it can happen. But you hit that north-south choke, hope that your opponent turns to their knees so that you can run to the back, try to get your hooks in, or you can attack guillotine when they go to their knees.
Zhang's in half guard now.
Oh, right into mount. Oh. brutal ground and pound, and I think she may have opened up a nasty cut.
Under a minute now to go in round one.
Massive shot from the top.
Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Big ground and pound.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Zhang. Oh, another ground strike lands, and her opponent really dealing with some swelling now. Nice ground strikes landed by her from top position now. Янь Сяонan's in half guard. Final seconds here. Zhang's back in full mount.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Round two next. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round, but not before damage was done. She was cut on her cheek from the strike in that round, and now the focus for the cut man, shutting that thing and making sure it doesn't become a factor here moving forward. Well, I'm not sure if the swelling is just cosmetic. She might be severely injured. Let's look back at some replays from that round.
Well, when you take shots that clean, you run the risk of being injured, and injured badly. She was not good defensively, and ultimately, she's the one that's paying for it. She has got to change something if she wants to stay in this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Able to land to the body there with the left kick. Oh, how clean is that jab by Янь Сяонань?
Beautiful combination by the champion there.
She works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on.
Good punch.
Probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top. Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. Doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
Zhang gets back up. Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there. Leg kick lands. Oh, nice slip there to avoid the punch by Zhang Weili. Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent.
Absolutely. You know, you start to go there, and you land something, and you may think, wow, that was hard. Your opponent doesn't really respond. But as you start to pile them up on him, you start to see exactly what we're seeing right now. And now she can start to capitalize on that.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, under the chin here. Could be the end.
This is a terrible position.
All right, so no surprise.
What a massive strike from the top. She's about to get her opponent out of there.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Янь Сяонань. Two minutes.
Nice shot there by the champ.
trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Xiaonan's in full guard, going for a submission. Oh, that looks wicked tight. Oh, great submission defense as she gets out. All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submissions, or they're gonna lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Well, she's staying busy, continuing to land ground strikes. There's another one. A series of punches from the top here by Zhang Weili. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. Zhang going with the kick to the body, but unable to find the range. Takedown defense holds up. 30 seconds to go in round 2.
30 seconds on the clock, let's go. 30 seconds, let's go, you got it.
That was nice.
20 seconds left to go in round 2. Final seconds here. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Zhang. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Xiaonan's eye starting to swell now.
Good round.
Sit down. Take a deep breath. Now listen, you probably lost that round. I need you to be first. Let's get that head movement and start popping that jab.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, so next round is underway, and perhaps she's a little bit frustrated that she didn't get the finish in that previous round, but gotta think she goes back to the submission. Is that a huge strike right there, DC?
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Leg kick got home. Zhang's hook shot gets blocked. The defense saw that one coming. Oh, shot to the body connects there. Beautifully placed right underneath the elbow. She didn't really throw a lot of body shots overall in the fight, but in the latter stages, smart to work the body. Well, we might be approaching a record in terms of knees landed in a fight. She has thrown that weapon repeatedly, and until her opponent finds an answer defensively, you might as well go right back to it. All right, so she lands again to the body, and seemed like maybe a winch from her opponent there. Those are starting to pile up.
Yeah, the winch will turn into big emotional reaction if she continues to take these shots. She's got to do something different, man. She's got to do something that will tell her opponent that these will not land anymore.
Massive head kick. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have a fighter in front of you who is so disciplined, who is so sharp. You have got to get on your bicycle, you got to get on the outside, limit the damage getting between rounds, and then try to reset, because right now, this cut is only getting worse.
Nicely done. All right, she's into full guard here, DC.
She's going to be looking to pass, try to get to the next position. And there you go, again, half guard.
Oh, beautiful job by her to reverse position on the ground, and now she's in a spot to maybe finish this one.
Yeah, she did a really good job of reversing the position and going right on the offense to gain her dominant position. That's a very high fight IQ. She is throwing every part of herself into these ground strikes, and this shot opened up a cut.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Янь Сяонань. Pretty accurate there from bottom position. All right, so there it is again. Her striking has been on point really from the outset, and now some definite swelling on the opposition.
Some absolute swelling. She has done a great job of targeting the face, making sure that every time she throws, she lands with an intent to just advance all the swelling that we are seeing right now.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Wei. All right, so now as the cut continues to get worse, it appears as though it's starting to affect her a little bit.
Yeah, it's starting to affect her. You can see it. She's reaching for it. She's pawing at it. She's trying to understand where.
Oh, she's got her back. Chong's in half guard.
Let's go. It's time to work.
Under a minute to go in the round. Chong's right back to the full mount here. Oh, nice job by her there. You see how strong she is. Her opponent's trying to control posture, unable to do so.
Now she can get to work at putting the money in the bank with that ground and pound.
Money in the bank. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Well, we're becoming a broken record. Another ground strike landed by her there.
All right, let's go.
And now she's in mount. And now she has her back. Oh, she got her flattened out there. In the half guard.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Zhang. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Don't worry about the cut.
All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose. So that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man racing in there. He'll try to seal that cut. She doesn't seem too bothered by it, but certainly something we'll keep an eye on here moving forward. Well, no surprise to see her opponent continue to attack that cut on the bridge of her nose.
Nasty cut on the bridge of her nose. She wasn't moving her head, and she is now paying for it. Her opponent now will be even more aggressive in her approach to try and advance the damage to her nose that she's already dealing with.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything for 10 minutes.
Syaonan gets caught by that flush straight punch. Nice job by the offense there.
I mean, she's fighting a fantastic fight. No idea how these 2 women are standing. They're both landing massive shots.
Well, without even looking at those stats bottom of your screen, you know that the most significant strike in this fight has been to the body. It has been there for her all night long. She knew coming into this fight that she didn't want to just headhunt, she didn't want to just leg kick. She had to attack the midsection, soften up her opponent. She has certainly done that here tonight. Trying to kick the leg out. All right, so that body continues to get ripped up. The judges are looking for what a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
And she misses with the left punch there. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Oh, huge left.
Look at that switch knee. Beautiful switch knee.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Zhang's strike attempt there is blocked. Single leg takedown is good. All right, stacked guard for her now. What would you tell the top fighter here in terms of trying to avoid the escape?
Well, you got to start attacking the feet now. Now you got to start shoving those feet towards the ground, pass them through the middle, or just grab them and pull them up. If you pull them up, right, you don't want the bottom fighter to get the legs extended into you because then it pushes you away. But if you can grab the feet and you pull them up, now you just lead with your knee to take side control. Beautiful transition.
Zhang's got the full mount.
To get back in the guard now. Move those hips.
All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
Zhang's right back to the full mount. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
She continues to go here because it's working. Do not change anything. Oh, nice.
Whaley ground and pound from half guard now. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
That's it. Let's go. Finish strong.
1 minute. Nice job to target that cut and land again. Blood becoming a real factor now. Good work from the top here by Zhang.
She's so busy because it's working. She's doing a great job of landing those ground strikes. Big right hook there by the champ.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Янь Сяонань. Xiaonan's cut is just nasty, right on the cheek. Location obviously could be worse, no blood trickling down into her eye, but gotta think she's gonna need some stitch work after this one, win or lose. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, an interesting 60 seconds now between rounds as the round comes to an end. And of course, we're talking about that cut on her cheek. If that thing gets any worse, you gotta think they're gonna stop the fight. Location is fine, but the blood flow is not. Well, she's dealing with a pretty big cut now. We'll see if we can isolate exactly where it happened in that previous round.
Man, she took way too many shots in round 1. She was not being responsible defensively, and ultimately she is paying for it because now she's having a real tough time dealing with that cut.
You ready to fight? You ready?
It is the 5th and final round. Янь Xiaonan's cheek is just pouring blood. I can't see her jawbone yet, but that gash is absolutely disgusting. Misses with the right hand. That strike blocked. Oh, goodness. And that'll do it. Zhang Wei.
I mean, wow.
What a turn of events here inside this arena. An absolutely crazy flush knockout, and there's going to be no wiping that smile off her face tonight.
She's going to be smiling all the way to the bank after a knockout like that. What a performance. What a knockout. Unbelievable.
let's go inside the octagon now where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 25 seconds of round number 5, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, John Magnum Whaley.
Well, the celebration is officially on in the corner for the UFC's undisputed women's